What is up, NFL Reactor Nation? We are back once again. Also once again apologizing for the audio if it does sound a little weird. But yeah, that's aside from the fact the NFL is officially back. Week 1, regular season football. And it all kicks off with the defending Super Bowl champions against the most clowned team in the league, the Dallas Cowboys. So obviously, why not pick the Eagles? Because why would the Cowboys beat the Eagles? And if they do, we'll think about that. If they do end up winning, maybe I'll do something on the channel, I don't know. But, Eagles, no doubt, gonna win. This game, not on Amazon Prime, even though it is on Thursday. It is on NBC and Peacock to kick off this amazing season of football. Then we've got the annual Sao Paulo game. Last year's Sao Paulo game was really good. Bit controversial, you could say. Toe tap, I don't know, like, some things. Yeah, controversial there. Obviously, I think the Chargers are going to give the Chiefs a good run for their money. But, I don't see them beating the Chiefs, so I take the Chiefs in this game. We move on to the Sunday slate. Carolina Panthers and Jacksonville Jaguars. Two pretty mid teams. I'm going to pick the Jaguars in this one because the Panthers still, they just do not look like they are decent enough to beat another mediocre team, and really they haven't yet. So 0-3 in the preseason doesn't get you much. Cardinals and Saints, obviously gonna take Cardinals in this one. Cardinals are favored 59.0, 40.6. Pretty easy to tell who's the winner. I gotta go with Cards. I do not expect the Saints to perform well at all. Dolphins versus Colts. I do not believe this Dolphins team is fully back yet, but I do believe that this Dolphins team is halfway there, and they are going to beat the Colts. Definitely going to beat the Colts in this game. I don't know why all this fantasy football stuff is there. I do not play fantasy football, so that none of that is mine. But pretty close matchup. The Colts are favored just a tiny bit, but we all know the Dolphins are going to come out on top. Who knows? Maybe there's some people out there. All right, Raiders and Patriots. Patriots looked really promising in the preseason, so that is why I am going to take the Patriots over the Raiders. The Raiders, I do not like what I'm seeing from them. The Patriots look a lot stronger than the Raiders, and I think the Patriots could have a pretty good middle of the league run this season. And one heck of a week 1 matchup. Steelers versus Jets. Aaron Rodgers, the main focal point, obviously coming from the Jets over to the Steelers. Gets to play his old team. Now, which Aaron Rodgers team do we take? And I know it's just preseason, but we saw starters. We saw people that are going to play on the field. And I do not believe that Aaron Rodgers has it anymore. So, I am taking the New York Jets. Jets in this game, no doubt. The Jets over Steelers. We look at this, Steelers are favored to win, but no. That is not going to happen. Alright, Giants versus Commanders. Commanders, looked very bad in the preseason. Giants looked good. And remember, I know it's just preseason, guys, but still, there's still some promising things. I mean, we've seen good from preseason before. So, I am going to take the Giants over the Commanders in this one. The Commanders I don't know if they have it this year. And that is solely why I am picking the Giants. We look at this, obviously, Commanders are hugely favored. But hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Bengals, Browns. This is a hard one. Bengals, really good team, but usually can't pull it off. Browns, terrible team, looking to turn around heading into this season. Could do it, but I don't think it's going to be in this game. I'm going to pick the Bengals in this one. Matchup predictor also has the Bengals favored, so maybe that'll play in my favor as well. Bucks and Falcons annual showdown like every year. Getting pretty used to this game. Gotta take Bucks in this one. I mean, who wouldn't take the Buccaneers? Why wouldn't you? I think it's pretty obvious. Matchup predictor has this one really close, but still the Bucks are favored, and I think it is pretty obvious, if you ask me. And a showdown in the West. 49ers and Seahawks taking it up a notch this year to see who can be the better team after very mediocre seasons last year. I think that it's going to be the 49ers, no doubt. The 49ers had a really bad year after heading to the Super Bowl. And then, it just really wasn't good or what we expected to see at all. I mean, I know I definitely did not expect that from the 49ers. But teams have bad seasons. I think they're going to bounce back after this one. Titans and Broncos. I really want to believe in the Titans. But, they're not all the way there. They've got to put more work in to get all the way there. And that's why I'm going to pick Broncos. I believe they're really close to breaking through, but just not there yet. So, that's why Broncos are going to win this one. Lions versus Packers. I do feel like this should be a really good game. We hopefully get to see Micah Parsons. Hopefully that injury, that back strain is not too bad and he can play. I'm taking Lions in this game over the Packers. Yes, they do have Micah Parsons. But still, that does not change the caliber of another team. And I think he's there. He can have an impact, but it's not going to be enough. It ultimately relies on everyone else, and Micah Parsons is one player on that team, and that's why I think Lions are going to win. Texans versus Rams. I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all, I'm going to pick Texans in this Week 1 matchup. Yes, I know I've made my mistakes the last times of Week 1 matchups, but I do believe in the Texans this time. I know it sounds like I'm repeating myself every year as this channel has went on. And probably like, when am I going to learn? But Texans are going to win this one. I think if they don't, I'm never picking them to win again. So, yeah, you better hold up your end, Texans. Oh my God. This is the mistake I make every time. And I will not change my prediction. I have said my word already. I will not change my prediction. Rams are favored, but the Texans are going to pull it off. They are. They're going to do it. Ravens versus Bills. Huge matchup in Week 1. Yeah, guys. The Bills could choke. But at the same time, Ravens, do they have enough? Look at that matchup predictor. I know I'm using it a bit to help me on this one because it's really close. But I'm going to take the favor of matchup predictor. And Bills. Bills are going to win. Lamar Jackson versus Josh Allen. This one is going to be a really good matchup. Can they win it all? I don't know. There's some teams that could stop them. But I think if they are going to do it, this should be one of their years to win it all. I think this is one of their years. And last but not least, Monday Night Football. Bears. I'm not a Packers fan, but I'm pretty sure everyone says this. So, Bears still suck. Vikings. Give me the Vikings for the win. Bears are straight trash. I don't know what this trash matchup predictor is saying for this game. But no. Ignore this. Ignore this matchup predictor. That is wrong. The Bears are not winning anything. We can't allow that to happen. The Bears are not winning. Nope, it's not happening. But that is all for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one.